depths of the Sacramento Hip Hop Underground. This is Subconscious 916 with M Theory.
It's your lucky day, Friday the 13th, here in December of 2013. You are now tuned in to Subconscious 916 with your host, me, M Theory. This is KJAY 1430 AM, and I want to welcome all my listeners back to the broadcast. We were off for a couple weeks there due to the fact that I was opening for the show this past weekend at Ace of Spades for Talib Kweli. He came through Sacramento and put on an amazing show. I opened the show along with other Sacramento hip-hop artists, Luke Taylor and M-Born, of course, my homeboy. And we rocked it. We put on a great show. Talib Kweli came out, did his thing. I want to thank him for coming out and blessing the Sacramento area with a night of unstoppable, amazing hip-hop. We don't get too many acts like him to come through this area, the 916, but when they do, they put on a show, especially Kweli, an amazing man. Got to meet him, got to shake his hand and say hello. Really nice guy. Anyway, back to where we're at right now. This is the Subconscious 916. We are back with an hour of non-stop Sacramento underground hip-hop music, and I've got a great show for you tonight. An interview I did with Exuberant Industries sponsored artist A.T., and also I have a special guest interview with Jason Coldiron to promote his new book about the situation that just happened in the past few years with the Sacramento Kings. The book's called Saving Sacramento, so I sit down with him for a little bit to talk about his new book. Let's get into the music anyways. I'm kind of feeling myself, so I think I'm going to start off this show with one of my tracks. This is off my EP, my double EP, Enjoy the Art But Don't Write on My House. This one's called Recreate.
Visionary, never cease to be a legendary figure in the public eye. The 9 lives you choose to sacrifice as time flies by. Sometimes I feel like I've died. Pride and prejudice is all that's left for the rest of us. Never let them get the best of us, testing us, and it's a must to make them bite the dust. A bust on them lyrically and leave them rust. Contradiction, appearing decision. I'm perfectly dissecting the beat with precision. Hey baby, would you like a prescription? Follow by an addiction, follow by intervention. No more discretion, no more regression. Sitting, waiting for unemployment extension. And I don't do impressions, start spitting confessions. Oh, baby, did I forget to mention that? I'm the one you've been looking for. Baby, I could give you more. I'm the one that you need. Baby, they can't see. I'm the one. Saying it the way we never face it, and our tongues never get close enough to taste it. Embrace it, fucking rap game needs a facelift, and I'm the doctor that they giving the case to. Hate you, no, they just don't understand you, what it takes to make you realize the potential that you have, that you can grasp. But that's why I'm here, I'm gonna make you laugh. Yo, I'm spitting without permission, I'm sick of living in this kitchen doing dishes. This living in a world of fiction, I don't listen. I'm just a musician with a condition that I bust them all off, rip them all off the wall and get called the one MC who refuses to fall. It's just the one MC who disputes them all. Oh, yes, the one MC that you can't deny that. I'm the one you've been looking for. Baby, I can give you more. I'm the one that you need. Baby, they can't see. I'm the one, yes, I'm the one to innovate and recreate. A lot of people saying hip-hop's dead. A lot of people saying hip-hop's dead, but it's not dead, but it is on life support. A lifespan cut short to a short mind. Memoirs are on wax. Ain't nothing extravagant, it's just facts. My past and present ain't never coming back with a future to match. How can I even top that? Hey, backpack and I'm at it again. I won't stop till you're asking your friends all about me. You down me, it's cool, I was looking for that. Cause it's never been far when I'm ball for ball. You two war, yes, off we go. Pay no attention to your plastic recycle flow. I got more bars than Verizon do. Now who you been looking for, baby? Who? I'm the one you've been looking for. Baby, I could give you more. I'm the one that you need. Baby, they can't see. I'm the one, yes, I'm the one to innovate and recreate.
All right, you are back here on Subconscious 916, an hour of nothing but Sacramento and surrounding areas hip-hop music, all from the underground, straight from the underground. I'm your host, M Theory, and I just wanted to mention a little movement that's going on right here in the Sacramento area, and it is to promote and to move the Sacramento hip-hop music and talent scene out here. The homeboys from Petro, Calio, and the other guys are doing this movement called #MoveSac, and I went to the meeting on Sunday, and it was really inspirational. Everything that I'm trying to do here on this show, they are trying to do as a movement here in the city, and they're going to be having all kinds of really cool events coming up here in the future, doing all their own videography and photography. They are going to make it an event. When Sacramento hip-hop artists or musicians, talent, put on a show and it's a #MoveSac event, they are going to be moving it, and they are going to be pushing it. So I'm definitely a supporter of this, #MoveSac. They have their first showcase February 20th at Shenanigans, with a bunch of hip-hop artists performing, including Task One, 2012 Sacramento Hip-Hop MC of the Year. And yeah, it's a really cool thing. I'm going to be getting involved. I'm going to be pushing it as much as I can on this radio show and on the websites. And I'm gonna #MoveSac the only way that I know how to, and that's through this show and my music. So let's keep it moving. Let's MoveSac. This next one is from another MoveSac supporter and a legend here in the Sacramento area. He gave a lot of artists out here their start with his show back in the day called The Session, where it would be all local Sacramento hip-hop artists coming together, doing a cypher, putting on a show. He used to call it The Session. So what I'd like to do now is get into a track from my boy, MC Q-Ball. This one's called Be Original, produced by Pete Space over there at Soundcap Audio.
Yeah, man. You heard that new song by MC Biter?
Which one?
You know what I'm saying? Talking about that rah, rah, rah.
Man, that's like the 10th remake of that song, man. What the hell?
For real?
Yeah, man, it's rampant.
Oh, man.
Yeah, people just don't understand. They gotta be original.
I had no idea.
I'll put these fools on blast real quick.
Why do people be doing that?
Man, I just don't know. Damn. Things are getting out of hand. A lot of rappers acting like a cover band. I understand, they're only trying to emulate, but y'all should know. So I'm finna set it straight. You perpetrate when you try to demonstrate what's already been done. That's how we know you're fake. Take a look around, can you see the people's face? See, that's distaste, they definitely don't think you're great. It ain't okay, you need to try another way. Make up your own words, say them in your own way, and be original when you come up to the stage. Then and only then will we know you don't play. It's like this. Be original, just be yourself. Don't spit recycled flow and keep it real. You should already know, you know. Don't bite no rhymes, that's just a no-no. Be original, just be yourself. Don't spit recycled flow and keep it real. You should already know, you know. Don't bite no rhymes, that makes you a oh yeah. You don't wanna be told to get the hell out. with another rapper's words coming out your mouth. Hip hop is all about self-expression. On the struggle, on the grind, don't be disrespecting on yourself, on the one that you plagiarize. It's plain as day, easily recognized. Take some time, put some heart into your art. I ain't the best, but I kept it true from the start. So do your part, you gotta do it your way, or put it down if you really ain't got nothing to say. Think about it, you know you gotta admit it's true. I'm talking smack, but I'm also trying to help you. This is what you gotta do. Be original, just be yourself. Don't spit recycled flow and keep it real. You should already know, you know. Don't bite no rhymes, that's just a no-no. Be original, just be yourself. Don't spit recycled flow and keep it real. You should already know, you know. Don't bite no rhymes, that makes you a oh yeah. This is how we roll, let it go when we ride through. All original, so we don't bite, fool. Ask me what to do, I'ma say what is told. Thought you knew how it really gotta go. Rock my own style, known to be buck wild. And know I use words other people use, I'll do it different, switching up the definition. Ripping a lit, articulate, the audience is tripping. Never seen an MC do it like this. 100+% seem to be losing it. Oh yeah, I'm out of my mind. Cue ball is defined as going all out every time with an original rhyme. Be original, just be yourself. Don't spit recycled flow and keep it real. You should already know, you know. Don't bite no rhymes, that's just a no-no. Be original, just be yourself. Don't spit recycled flow and keep it real. You should already know, you know. Don't bite no rhymes, that makes you a oh yeah.
Yo, what up? This is MI Jesus representing Alumni.
Yo, this is Prime from the Alumni.
Yo, what up? This is Monty Bush.
What's up? This is Kelsey's representing Alumni.
You're listening to KJAY 1430 AM.
Subconscious 916 with M Theory.
Come take a walk on my side. It ain't safe, it ain't nice. See the pain in my eyes. No silver spoons or a tablecloth. Trying to get your money right, you'll take a loss. That's just the rules of the grind. But I'm trying to get cash like panhandler signs. I got my mind on some change, understanding that I'm far from the fame. But every bar I spit be the flame, so they tend to run it back like calling cap in the game. Dre said it's nothing but a G thing, so I think it's finally over like T-Pain. I don't mean to gloat, but I'm so vain. I got verses you can quote, King James. Come take a walk in my retros. I live behind these bars like death row.
Take a walk with me on my side. Step into my shoes and see the world through my eyes. Take a walk with me on my side. And I bet you that you never ever find your way.
If Walter White met Big Tigger, I'd be that. A basement lab rat spitting high quality raps. It was barbed wire fences mixed with Too Short, cut with Axl Rose vocals. Crystal, they would snort dirty chemicals, minerals that were being smoked. My folks were on one while speakers were being broke. The meth kept them up at night, so I listened. The Tribe Called Quest, my childhood was different. Now I'm living in the moment, never scared of an opponent. Coming from my background, I can't back down. I own this stage, everything I've ever done, I've always played. So being dope is just part of my DNA. I'm a grown man, no reason to be afraid. Young C said it's only a beat, well okay. I'ma put it in the grave, getting paid just to murder. Having trunks rattle like the hit Turbulence.
Take a walk with me on my side. Step into my shoes and see the world through my eyes. Take a walk with me on my side. And I bet you that you never ever find your way.
Witness the hell I wrote from a pit in my soul. Pristine like Colombian snow was in my system, sniffing grams with some skinny.
Ripping my little brother's limbs off was my only mission. Tunnel vision, I can't even recall what he had mentioned. I just remember my knee on top of his chest, commenting a terrorist flesh thin. Something inside of me is telling me I should probably leave the coke sniffing alone and cease the Satan following. Rocking the devil's goggles got me pondering how much longer before this unstoppable feeling I'm feeling conquers me. The monster in the mirror's mocking me, constantly singing songs to me. Hush, little baby, rocking me, helping me fall asleep. Thoughts of committing atrocities, properly mutilating bodies, tossing them over balconies. But I don't wanna be filled up with animosity. I'm sleepwalking, piggybacking the devil on top of me.
Take a walk with me on my side. Step into my shoes and see the world through my eyes. Take a walk with me on my side. And I bet you that you never ever find your way.
Come and walk with me, let me tell you all my thoughts. We'll cross the street to the dark side of the sidewalk, and I'ma take this filter that I got when I talk and pride off, so I'm free to say what I want. My thoughts off the charts, over the top, insane. It's amazing I haven't been shot with this brain. I've had some lows, now I'm at the top of my game. They see me because I love it, baby, not for no fame. When I say I love it, homie, I do not mean the game. I hate you, rapper, we're not the same. I just am prime, I can't lie. I ain't really that flying. You ain't even half as cool as me. Damn, guy, what you doing besides wasting your damn time? And mine, promoting like a champ, cause you can't rhyme. But in your mind, you are the next hip-hop superstar. And everybody's hating like they know who you are. Shut up, dummy.
Take a walk with me on my side. Step into my shoes and see the world through my eyes. Take a walk with me on my side. And I bet you that you never ever
Find your way home. That one right there is one of my favorite songs of 2013. That's Alumni featuring Stevie Nader with Take a Walk on My Side off their album Square, which you can download right now on iTunes.com. What I'd like to do now is get into the interview I did with Sacramento author Jason Cold Iron to talk about his new book, Saving Sacramento. Check it out. Enjoy. All right, I'm here with Jason Cold Iron. How you doing, my friend?
I am awesome, thank you, sir.
Good. I appreciate you coming on the show. Why don't you have a new book out called Saving Sacramento? Why don't you just go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from, and what inspired you to write this book?
Okay, so the basic deal is my name is Jason Cold Iron, and I've lived in Sacramento since 1979, and I followed the Kings since I got here in 84, 85. And I've just been a really big fan, and I'm a writer, and earlier this year in 2013, the series of events kind of finally culminated. So we now know that in 2016 we're going to have a new arena, and the Kings are going to be here for at least 35 years, which is basically all of our lifetime, so the Kings aren't going anywhere, and this is official, and it's time to celebrate, and we got about 3 years of mild celebration, and hopefully in fall of 2016 we're going to have a new arena that opens up, and it affects everybody, and it's amazing for everybody that lives in the area.
Why don't you tell everyone out there, all my listeners, where your passion for maybe basketball or sports came from, and where that passion for the Kings came from?
Well, sure. I guess that's kind of funny. When I was a little kid, my Uncle Chris was really, really into the Cincinnati Reds and into baseball, and he babysat me an awful lot, and he taught me everything I knew about sports. And then, as I got a little bit older and the Kings were around, and then me and my dad started going to Kings games for quite a bunch of games in the 80s and 90s, and then I'm really into all sports, but I especially love the NBA, and I love the Kings because they're here, so it's, yeah.
And you talk about in the book how, it not only affects sports or the team, but it affects the city and the community as a whole. Do you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah. I mean, you talk about the biggest businesses in the city or in the area, and I mean, you can't really, it's hard to quantify, like, the value of one business being an NBA franchise or in this case, in the case of the city, just an arena in general, and the amount of people that it circulates through that spend money so many nights of the year. You've got the Kings themselves with the regular season and the preseason games. That's 45 nights a year that you've got minimum 15. It's somewhere between 15 and 25,000 people that are coming through, spending money, circulating the money in the economy. And that's just the Kings, and then there's all the other concerts and events like that. We got Disney on Ice and all the we get the circus and all this kind of stuff, and a lot of the major like pop artists that skip. Of course, you know that. I mean, a lot of the big artists, they just skip this town now. They go to San Francisco, or they don't even do that. They hit LA and then they go up, wherever. And when there's an actual first-class facility here, people are going to be amazed. And, well, some people won't, but a lot of people are going to be amazed at, like, how much opportunities for entertainment and stuff that is coming through here. Like, I'm a little metalhead, and I'm like, a place that Metallica will actually come to. Like, you have a major business that's going to be located in the heart of downtown where people can get to it. We're going to redo light rail so people can get in and out of the place. And people who live here and people who come from out of town will spend money, and the value of money circulating in the local economy is just like it's hard to even quantify or measure, like the value that has.
And in your personal opinion, what's your outlook on the Kings' future?
Yeah, I'm extremely optimistic about the arena and the economics and the team staying here and the support it's going to bring. I think most fans in the city are like me, as we really don't. I mean, it's great if the team's winning, but that really doesn't even matter. As long as it looks like we're getting effort on the court, and it looks like we've got a team that's trying, I'll be there screaming and supporting, and I think most people here are too. So I think a lot or most of us can understand that it takes time to turn things around, and there's a lot of good teams in the NBA. It's not there's 29 other teams that are trying to be awesome too. It's not like it's not like we can just say, oh wait, we want to be good now, and wave our hand. Oh no, okay, well you still got it still takes time, and I think I can certainly, I've got patience with it, again, as long as I can tell that they're trying,
absolutely.
Then I'm fine. And I expect, realistically, I expect within about 3 years they'll at least be competing for the playoffs. So at least have a nice competitive team.
That's cool. So as far as you personally as an author, is this your first book you've written?
Well, yes. Okay, so I've ghostwritten about 30 books. They're mostly sports biographies, and they're probably they're definitely online, and there's probably some that are in stores and other people's names and stuff. But this is the first one in my name, and I was in a unique position to write this one because, again, I was in the city where it happened, and as it was, I was my current employer, who I was already writing sports books for, and I pitched this idea to them, and originally they said, okay, we'll do it as an ebook. So I wrote it to be an ebook, and they read it, and they said, okay, well, do you still want to do it as a paperback? And I said, yeah. They said, okay, well, that sounds great, but in order to make it for our fall deadline, we need to double the length in the next 2 weeks. And I said, oh, wow. And I said, okay. They said, can you do that? And I said, no. I said, if I needed to, I could make it 10 times longer.
That's crazy, man. Let's see. What's and as far as anything in the future, what do you have planned, or are you working on anything that you're writing right now? Or
okay, so right now I'm working out. I've got my blog. It's jason.coldiron@blogspot.com, and I'm working on some King stuff and some sports stuff in general. My general thoughts and ramblings on that on sports and whatnot, especially the NBA and the Kings. I'm still writing books for Belmont and Belcourt.com, I think it is, and I write sports biographies for them, and those are ongoing. I'm still writing more of those pretty much every week, and I contribute at metalassault.com and wordcraft.com, and
is there anything else that you want to elaborate on or mention to my listeners about the book, or anything else you got coming up? Theory rocks. Is that Theory is awesome? Is that
Sirius Sacramento. Go Sirius Sacramento. Go Kings.
There you go. Go Kings. That's awesome. I think that's a good way to end it. Cool. Well, thank you again, Jason, for coming on Subconscious 916, talking to us about what you're doing. Tell us one more time where they can find your work, where they can get the book. And
sure, the book is Saving Sacramento. It is currently at Barnes & Noble and local in Sacramento and selected cities nationwide. And it is on Amazon.com, and you can get it there at any time. And you can find me, again, jason.coldiron@blogspot.com. You find me on Facebook, and if you're local, I will sign the book and bring you one and all that kind of happiness. So awesome. I just want to share the love. So everybody,
Cool, awesome, excellent, man. Thank you again for being here. I appreciate it.
Okay, you got it.
All right, man. Thanks. All right, I'd like to thank my special guest this week, Jason Cold Iron, for sitting down with me and talking about his new book, Saving Sacramento. Really cool stuff, really informative, interesting story. I didn't know much about it, so I'm glad that I got to read it and get a little educated on what was going on here in the Sacramento basketball scene. What I'd like to do now is get right back into the music. This one right here is by a Sacramento hip-hop artist and singer who goes by Young Ondi. He is part of Who Cares, and this is his track called Anarchy in the Family. Enjoy.
You when you're sleeping.
right, that was Young Andy from Who Cares with his track called Anarchy in the Family. Super dope. I like that one. What I'm going to do now is get into the second interview that I did this week. This is with a hip-hop artist, and he is from Roseville. His name is A.T. That's A-Y-E-T-E-E. He's sponsored by my clothing sponsor also, which is Exuberant Industries Apparel. You can find them at xxiapparel.com. Here's the interview I did with A.T. Enjoy. All right, I'm here with my man A.T. A.T., what's up, man?
What's going on, man? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good, man. You know, I'm just chilling. It's another day, another opportunity to, you know, reach the goals we're trying to get, so it's good.
Why don't you go ahead and just tell everybody what you're about, who you represent, and where you come from.
Oh, man, so my name is A.T., man. If y'all didn't know, A.T., A-Y-E. Hit the space bar and then T-E-E. So anybody that's been confused about that, that's how that goes. So A.T., man, I'm from Roseville, California. I was born in Vallejo back in '88. I just turned 25 last Friday, man. So I represent Atypical Records, though, man. Atypical. We started in 2010. T314, myself, Panda, and Ketty make up the group T314, and then the individual artists, myself, A.T., Panda, and Ketty, are the individual solo artists on Atypical Records, which is run by my man Mac. He runs that. He's our manager. And then I'm also represented by J-Rock Management. Shout out to J-Rock. Everybody knows who J-Rock is in the Sacramento area as far as these Ace of Spades and Boardwalks and some other venues as well in the area. He's worked with them for a couple of years. Works for Sick With It, you know what I'm saying, and represents us as J-Rock Management. So Atypical Records and J-Rock Management put together represents A.T. And of course, you've got Exuberant Industries Apparel, who myself and M-Theory are represented by. Shout out to Nathan Majors, man. Of course, you got to shout him out for that, for representing us. And so you got the sponsorship, and then, you know, I just got people that rock with the overall team in general. So basically, man, we're just trying to make music that makes sense for us and makes sense for you.
Nice.
That's it. That's it.
Atypical. And you guys said you started out around 2010?
2010, yes.
2010. When did you start doing hip-hop and started rhyming?
For me personally, so I've been involved with music since I was a kid, like ever since I was a small kid. Like I said, I'm 25, born in '88, so like when I was born, hip-hop was really getting going. Like it was just that time that Rakim and Big Daddy Kane and guys like that, Heavy D's, were really big at that time. So like when I was born, my pops did a really good job of, and my mom's, of like keeping me around hip-hop. So I started rhyming when I was like small. I was like 5, 6 years old, because I would write like poems and little lyrics. Like, so I would like always be messing around with all that type stuff, composing art, stuff like that. And I played trumpet when I was in 5th grade, started in 5th grade. My sister played saxophone and, what else she plays? Flute, couple of, was that it? Yeah. No other instruments. No
so
percussion,
music runs in your family.
Yeah. So
That's
for me and my
dope.
sister, that's, you know, kind of ran with us. And then, you know, obviously, you know, further back for my family, my grandmother wanted to be, you know, in Motown and wanted to be a singer and all that stuff. She had a voice. She had, like, you know, her family that was going to be like her road managers and all that stuff. So it's kind of running the family a little bit as far as dreaming is concerned. Because basketball was my first love, but music was always like either I'm going to be in the NBA or I'm going to be, you know, on stage rocking the mic. So I've been rhyming since a kid, man. Since a kid.
And where did the alias A.T., where does that come from?
The alias. So basically, that came from when I was in high school. My good friend Patrick Adelman, who we played basketball with, he's Rick Adelman's son, former coach of the Sacramento Kings. Oh, okay, so right, I've known him since I was about 5th grade. Oh, cool. So when we were playing and stuff, he gave me, you know, he always give us little nicknames and stuff, and he gave me the nickname A.T. or A-Train. A-Train. So, you know, of course, the first two letters of that is A.T. So I was A-Train. So he always called me that. And then my sophomore year, I moved up to varsity, and I didn't get to pick my number and all that stuff. So I ended up, you know, having number 51. So that's the same number as my good friend, who was it? Arshan, who had the same number, but he played football. And they called him A-Train as well too. So I was like, oh, we can't have the same nickname with the same number. So I just shortened it down. And one of my friends in high school, she was like, this will be called AT. So I was like, all right, there it is. So everybody started kind of calling me that, and it kind of just stuck with me. I never really thought anything of it, and people just kept calling me it. And I was like, there it is. It makes sense. So it started with the 2 letters, and then it evolved into the spelling and all different types of different spellings and stuff like that.
Well, let's see. Let's talk a little bit about beats. Where do you get your beats? Do you produce? Do you make beats? Or do you have like an in-house producer? What do you do for that?
Yeah, so our in-house producer is Ketty. Ketty makes beats. He raps. He started rapping, but his true love is the creation of beats, beat production, making beats. He does all his own engineering on that, all his own production. He's dropped like 10 albums, 11 albums this year. He's about to drop a new album called Atypical. Tomorrow I'm gonna drop that because we do that, where he, send me the tracks, Dropbox. Hey, drop it. It lets me know when to drop it. So we dropping that tomorrow. Atypical will come out tomorrow. So we'll get that tomorrow. Make sure you get that at Ketty Bear. It's a KEDD/E.bandcamp.com. All right. So Ketty Burr. And it's weird spacing on it. It's like you gotta like type Ketty, KEDD/E.Burr BER.bandcamp.com. So I'll post a link too for all the people that are connected.
Perfect, absolutely.
Atypical will be coming out tomorrow, y'all.
So
he does the beats. To answer your question.
Nice. Okay, no.
So I make beats as well too.
Do you make beats as well?
Yeah, Panda makes beats as well. And then of course we do remixes, and I just try to do relevant remixes and stuff that's popping, stuff that people are listening to, stuff that people will click on, make it a remix, make something that makes sense. Nice. So we keep it original, but you also have to have those relevant songs that you have your go-in time on and just have fun and do those songs too. So we do a mixture of both original and remixes.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got a couple new tracks that you just dropped recently. Why don't we get into one of those right now? Which one you want to play?
We're gonna drop this one right here. This one's called You Know. It dropped last week on SoundCloud. On my SoundCloud, go to SoundCloud.com/KidSpazAT. It's myself, Lefty, and Lily Love. It's produced by Roka Beats. Check it out, man.
Yeah. I be so fly. I be so fly. I be so hot. I be so hot. When I ride by, when I ride by, so she push that up, then she wave by. When this is couple bottles getting loose and getting money while you snooze. You always wonder why you lose. That's when you must get in your house. See what you bout. See about your clout. See me snatch chain. See him start pout. See me hit brain. See me at tail. See me get boot. Bottle to mouth. See me at show. Pocket so stout. See me well out. See what I'm bout. You know we be so fly. When we ride by. You know we be so high. When we ride by. You know. I'm fucking little head. What do you know? You ain't talking because the way I'm talking about kiddo. I been going in and sending up to the nose. And you down there, you really a dummy, bro. I got no time for a second. Hey, let's close many more. I'm a show, been a beast in the booth since the beginning. You already know. There's really no stopping my team. We got the spitters loaded with 16s. I am not talking about gun clapping. After the show, she gets something clapping. I'm about to dream, you know. Been down, but the challenge ain't nothing though. You know, this shit up tomorrow. We get into the whole time, and y'all ain't nothing. There's no hesitation. If a show tell me, but I'm out. Staying alive is my occupation. Wasting patience, even now you basic. 24 and living, but the mind's real. I smoke weed, smoke, getting high still. It's amazing, and nothing's changed when they get a couple of dollar bills, but you know how it is.
All right, I'm back here with AT. Yeah, give it up. So let's see. Let's talk a little bit about who are your major influences in hip hop or musically period, and maybe some dream collabos that you might have.
Well, right now, my just overall my main influences, historically in hip hop, just the Tupacs, the Notorious B.I.G.'s, Eminem, and like Dr. Dre and Jay-Z. Those guys heavily influenced me, and I would put 50 Cent in there as well, just like, as a power name. Just heavily influenced me, but like overall influences that I actively run with every day, people I listen to all the time. Because artists, we do a very good job of hiding who we're fans of to make you a fan of us, because that's what our job as an artist is. But it's important for you to know who we are influenced by. So people I'm influenced by, people like Drake. He is like my favorite artist, period. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to talk about it. He is like my favorite artist, period. I just have a pretty good Discord and connect with a lot of the stories and the way he talks about his music, and like just the way he goes about it, and how he says, I make music for people for kids driving around their city on late night, just thinking about life. A dude like Wiz Khalifa is a major influence. Yeah. I like Wiz Khalifa a lot. I've always been a fan of Wiz's. I just, really enjoy how he took a situation like his from a young age, being 16, 17 years old back in, 03, 04, 05. And taking this situation, taking Taylor Gang and telling everybody, like, we're going to be where you don't think we're ever going to make it to. We're going to be those dudes sitting at that round table. Same dudes from the street, Taylor Gang dudes from the street. Same dudes are going to be here. And Lil Will from Penn State, my dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, his true people made it where he said that he was going to get him to. So I've always respected that. And it's just like with us, too. We have the same mindset. It's like, hey, like, I'm trying to do this for us. Like, we all started this together. We all kind of went on our own paths, but stayed on the same path at the same time. And certain people got to different levels. And like right now, I've done so much this year that it's kind of put me in this position where people from the outside looking in that don't know the overall situation will say, like, hey, like, are you like the main, vehicle or focus of what's going on? And it's like, no, that's not necessarily the case. It's about the team. So AT does shows. What can we expect from AT when we go to see him live? When you come see my show, man, you're gonna get everything I've got in my set. You're gonna get all my energy that I have for that time. You're gonna get it all. So you paid $25 to go to Ace of Spades, or $17 to come to Boardwalk, or $10 to come to Club Retro in the very beginning, or free shows for the Rose Room and stuff like that, because we like to keep money in your pocket so you can have a good night on those weekends and stuff. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter what venue it is, I'm just gonna give you everything. That's why I've got that whole Spaz thing going on, the whole Kid Spaz AT thing, and that's like an alternate nickname. That's my name when I make beats, but that's just kind of me in general. I've been described as like a person that's got a lot of energy, but I'm like controlled. I keep my energy controlled, and I know where to use it and engage it. So the Kid Spaz thing works out. That's where the Spaz Out thing came from. And shout out to all the fans for making that video pop too. So like 43,000 views. It's crazy, man. Cool, man. So how about right at this point we get into the next track? Yes. Tell us a little bit about this one, what it's called, what it's about. This next track right here is called Take Her Down, THD. Okay, this is a track that's produced by a kid by the name of Kid Forever. All right, he goes by Kid Forever Music. And he's producing. His artist name is Kid Forever. This cat is from Stockton. 17 years old, wow. Young cat. Nice. Shout out to him for making this beat right here. He did the beat for Coed and also Tease Me as well too. So this will be the third single we've dropped this year, and so it's another hot track. So check it out. Take it down.
Yeah. Shot it so bad. Shot it so good. I'ma take her down, and she know that I would, and she know that I can. She see me and she know that I'm the man. Atypical, Kid Forever Music, we always get down. Yeah, break it down, girl. Show me what you got in the club right now, girl. Right now, take a shot, then four more. You had 5 shots, you hella faded, girl. What you wanna do now? We gon' head back to the line. Lay it down, down. Turn her around.
Oh, she look good, good, good. Ooh, things about to get real. Yeah, I can see it. For real. Oh, yeah, I can see it. I know what she wants. She know what I want. Girl, don't be playing. I ain't nothing to be played with. Oh, I'ma take her down. Oh, I'ma take her down. Girl, don't be playing. Don't be playing. Oh, I'ma take her down tonight.
Yeah, don't play, don't play, don't play. Cause girl, I ain't with them games. Never have been, never will be. I'ma need you in but not you know what's up. I'ma take you down. I'm
Girl, don't be playing.
Yeah, and I float up somewhere and on the coast. Now, girl, that good stuff. Yep. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Girl, I'm living, girl, I'm living, I'm in the building. Let's go.
Oh, she look good, good, good. Ooh, things about to get real. Yeah, I can see it. For real. Oh, yeah, I can see it. I know what she wants. She know what I want. Girl, don't be playing. I ain't nothing to be played with. Oh, I'ma take her down. Oh, I'ma take her down. Girl, don't be playing. Don't be playing. Oh, I'ma take her down tonight. Oh, I'ma take her down. Oh, I'ma take her down. Oh, she look good, good, good. Girl, don't be playing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back here with AT. Let's see. So let's close out the session by telling everybody what's next for AT, what you have coming up as far as music-wise, released, shows coming up, and then any last shout-outs you want to give to anybody. Go for it.
All right, man. Yeah, just pretty much for me, just be on the lookout for all the new stuff coming up. 2014 is going to be a very, very big year for me. I got a lot of big things planned for that year. For the rest of this year, I'm trying to set up at least one more show before the end of the year. So be on the lookout for that and that date. As far as music is concerned right now, you know that You Know is out. Like you already heard that. Hopefully you was feeling that track. Also, we've got a couple of new singles that are going to be coming out. You have Take Her Down that just came out the other day, and I've got Blind coming out. That's the last one, myself and Lily Love. That's going to be coming out as well, too. And Lily Love's original very first track is coming out on Friday, and that's going to be her very first single as well, too. So we got some new stuff coming up, man. A couple shows. Next year is going to be a lot of new music. I'm working on my album. A lot of people have been asking me about my album. A lot of fans have been telling me they're going to buy my album when it's on iTunes and all that, which is dope. So it's good to hear. It's going to be called Late Night Thoughts, dropping next spring, summertime. So I've just been taking my time on it, been literally working on it like all year as far as like picking the song, sticking with it, not changing my mind. I've only written 2 of the songs. Oh, okay. So it's like, I've just been trying to stick to that. Be a true artist with it. I think it's really key for independent artists, if we're going to take this serious, to really go through the process like you were really there right now. Yeah. So, because when, in all honesty, you're doing it, so you are there. So, for me, I'm going to be doing that, recording the Uprock audio. And shout out to Dean. Shout out to over there, man. I appreciate you having me on, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
AC,
tell everybody one more time.
Check my man's music out, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Why don't you tell everyone one more time where they can find the music, what websites and stuff too, also.
Hey, this is where you can find the music at, man. SoundCloud.com/KidSpazATE. That's KIDSPAZZAYETEE. You can also go to at.bandcamp.com and check me out on there as well, and youtube.com as well, and type in the search bar Spaz Out 2.0, which will take you to my video and page as well. Shout out to my Atypical family, man. PDM Records, TNB, Showtime TNB, man. M Theory for having me on, GME, everybody, J-Rock Management, a lot of shout outs. Forever Fly Music, you know what I'm saying, Nathan Majors and Zuber Industries Apparel, Chris Hart and Chain Bang, man, everybody over at Calibus. I see y'all, man. It's all good, man. So, AT, I'm signing off. AT. Check out the music, man. Follow me on Twitter, too.
Follow him on Twitter.
@RealAT_314, man. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram as well, too, @KidSpazAT. So, appreciate y'all.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you, AT, for coming on. Peace out, man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Late.
All
All right, I want to thank again AT for sitting down with me and talking to me about his craft and what he does here in the Sacramento 916 hip-hop scene. And he is also, like I mentioned earlier, an Exuberant Industries clothing line sponsored artist, as well as me. He mentioned that in the interview too. So if you want more information on Exuberant Industries, go to xxiapparel.com and you can check out all their cool clothes that they got on there. Big shout out to Nate and xxiapparel.com. All right, I'm going to get back into the music here. We've only got a few more songs to play. This is the Subconscious 916 with your host, M Theory. This next track I'm going to get into is from the artist DLRN, and I went and saw him live recently at the Press Club in downtown, doing his thing with Stevie Nader on stage. It was a super dope performance. This is Fear and Loathing by the homeboy DLRN. Check it out.
I'm feeling freer than a child of the 70s. Rolling 7 deep. In the pilot on autopilot, don't fall asleep. Out in Vegas, the voyage to sell the 7 C's. On a strip with some strippers looking to sow my seed. Or so it seems. I'm so Kareem. Hook, line, and sink. Now let's find a drink. I don't care what you pouring, just pour a cup for me. A couple demons I'm running from, a couple peace.
Nightlife, now watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down. Living that nightlife. Now watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down.
I lost it from inside the dark part of my brain. I felt our spirits just right to stay lucid and insane. Everything was beautiful and nothing ever hurt it all. No, nothing ever hurt it all. No, nothing ever.
Yeah, walking down this hotel lobby lonely. It's just me, my Jesus peace, and my members only. Condolences, but I'm feeling like I lost the old me. I mean, I changed, but for the better, man. So ahead of things, I had to let it rain. I mean, let it rule, then let it hang. Outgrew that role, outgrew that name. Fifth was a pawn, Sean is the king. So toast to the greatest makers, cause we made it. Death to whoever formulated ideas about us, rooted in fucking hatred. It's nothing new to be underappreciated. Water under the bridge, poetry for a pen. Every saga begins, I'm making these meats end by beating these beats in. Not sure if I'll sink or swim as this bourbon is sinking in. It's finally making sense.
Now watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down. Living that nightlife. Now watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down.
I lost it from inside the dark part of my brain. I felt our spirits just right to stay lucid and insane. Everything was beautiful and nothing ever hurt it all. No, nothing ever hurt it all. No, nothing ever hurt it all. No, nothing ever hurt it all.
All right, that right there was DLRN with Stevie Nader. That's called Fear and Loathing. Super dope track. I like that one. That's about all the time we have this week on Subconscious 916. I'm M Theory, and if you would like, I just put out a brand new album for download on my Bandcamp. It's www.m-theory.bandcamp.com. and you can go there and listen to the album for free or download it for $10. The album is called My Last Days of Rest. Brand new 16 tracks, brand new M Theory music. Go there, check it out. That's Bandcamp, www.m-theory.bandcamp.com. All right, I'm going to close out the session tonight with a hard hitter. This is the Beatnox featuring Task One. It's called It's Over Now. Once again, I'd like to thank my guests, Jason Cold Iron and AT, for sitting down with me. We'll see you guys next week right here on KJAY 1430 AM, 10 p.m. for the Subconscious 916 with M Theory. Peace and love.
It's over now.
Steamrolling again like an 18-wheeler with the drunk driver driving. There's no surviving when I'm wildin' like a semi-automatic, causing static like an opium tablet that's going in or the show begins. You know I'm in the murder-ish as soon as you insert the this. Cause every verse I spit is murderous like David Berkowitz. Turn your chick out quicker than cops direct the traffic. Respect the status, it's sharper than a desert cactus. Knuckles so purity makes you suffer severely. So I'm super pompous, you'll never upper me lyrically. Nothing is near to me. I release the rage inside, the vaporize. The way that I've seen is plagiarized, game alive. I act accordingly. In fact, I act disorderly. And cordially invite your forgeries to go to war with me. Slaughtering to get with this here mic device. Predicting my styles like predicting when lightning strikes. And you need to. The slang you was slanging is bad. You need to. So when your white flag and go in the tag. You need to. Your time behind the mic is expired. You need to. Cause your presence is no longer required.
I doctor up the rhyme like a medic, aesthetic flow, and no scientist can't explain the genetics, still unknown. Chopping verbs up like herbs with alphabetical cuts. And watching me is just like watching movie credits go up. You got a problem when I'm on it. I'm taking over my body, no drug or antibiotic can stop the infection. Toxic Beatnox, Task One, keeping the streets talking, and I stay boxing the beat. No, I ain't beatboxing, engineering these sentences. I consume your attention. Paint a picture so your mind is what you hear in the vision. The verbal mentalist, and no, there ain't no end to this, it's infinite. So listen close to me, cause I ain't even yet begin to spit. Flow anomaly, chronic blowing, bionic prodigy. No stopping the product, the flow constantly bust out of me. I'm permanently working and nothing can hold me down. Certain about to close the curtains on them, cause it's over now.
You need to. The slang you been slanging is bad. You need to. So wave your white flag and go in the tag. You need to. Your time behind the mic is expired. You need to. Cause your presence is no longer required. It's over now. Yeah. I know you fed up with the regular, so now it's time to dead it. I suggest somebody dial a medic for my competitors. I'm on another level. Go ahead and give me my credit. The way I put it together might take a second to register. I'm better than great. With a style you can't replicate. My mental state gon' make it separate me from the featherweights. And I'ma do my best to stay consistent and consecutive, while the rest of these records sound redundant and repetitive. The way they rock the mic, it's like they ain't even trying. But my flow is mind-blowing and I ain't even lying. I put my heart and soul in it when I'm writing these rhymes, so you can witness me make history like Mike in his prime. You ain't likely to find another rapper with a style as exciting as mine. So let me stimulate your brain and enlighten your mind, and educate you on what's going down. Your edge time to shine and came to regulate. It's over now. You need to. The slang you been slanging is bad. You need to. So wave your white flag and go in the tag. You need to. Your time behind the mic is expired. You need to. Cause your presence is no longer required. It's over now. It's over now.
Subconscious 916 with M Theory.